Hi, and welcome to this edition of Market Analysis at the Close. I'm Giovanni Benacour, trader and educator with Vantage. Today is August the 12th. So let's take a look at the price action within various asset classes. U.S. stocks are trading higher with the S&P 500 adding to a weekly advance, which will be the fourth straight weekly gain. The ES is now up more than 16% since bottoming out into yearly lows on June 17th, and also notched a strong close above the 200-day exponential moving average. Some bullish activity to note includes the relative strength index RSI, which strikes momentum, is crossing above 70, which represents the overbought area. This is typically regarded as a bullish sign. However, the E-mini, the ES, has typically spent little time in this extreme area, so be on the lookout for a change in momentum. Now, however, the contract is also very close to a potential resistance point in the yearly 50% linear regression channel, an indicator that helps traders gauge whether price is at fair versus extreme value. This indicator showing a reading near 4,300, as this represents a triple top from April to May. The S&P 500 will need for the tech sector to move higher if it wants to reach its all-time high of 4,800 psychological resistance level. Inflation data this week has come in cooler than expected to ease expectations of how aggressive the Fed will need to remain, and a drop in import prices are adding to the ease sentiment. After the opening bell, August consumer sentiment preliminary report reported by the University of Michigan continued to bounce off June's record low. Treasuries are mixed and yields remain volatile. The US dollar is streaming a weekly drop, crude oil prices are falling, and gold is subdued. I think it's interesting that gold is not necessarily reacting. Another thing, certainly, the dollar, it appears to stay around the 105 handle. In light equity news, Asia finished mixed with Japan rallying following yesterday's holiday, and Europe is mostly rising on track to post a weekly gains. Now, on the energy front, this week has been quite tumultuous in the oil market, starting off with a pervasive feeling of demand gloom, yet recording a weekly gain in the end, greatly aided by flat U.S. inflation data and pipeline supply disruptions in Europe. One of the most interesting developments has been the increasingly diverging worldview of OPEC and the IEA. OPEC has been lowering its demand forecast for 2022 this week by another 260,000 barrels per day on the back of recessionary pressures, whilst the International Energy Agency has increased its outlook, effectively arguing that elevated gas prices will be incentivizing higher crude utilization. That increased outlook is by 360,000 barrels per day. So, go figure, who do we believe? Now, OPEC says they're gonna lower. The IEA says they need to raise it. Today, let's take a look at what the markets did accordingly to our levels given this morning. We were talking about a probable continuation of the uptrend on the Nasdaq, since it is in bull territory. It is on a high demand. It is obviously looking to make higher highs. So we are in an uptrend. The S&P 500, the Nasdaq as well is in a bull market uptrend. We are seeing it tremendously well. Here's the case for crude oil. Just lingering right above $91. That will be a psychological support level to be keep in mind for next week, as well as Nat Gas 880 will be our level of support for next week. Here we have gold. It has just trailing barely above our 1800 and change. So this is going to be also another value, psychological value to keep in mind for next week. Here we'll have silver. $21 will be obviously that resistance level, but before that, obviously we've seen silver making higher highs as we progress during the week. Here's copper. Copper had a nice pullback correction to 364. From here, it jumped back up above 366 or around that area. So we should be seeing a continuation of movements to the upside on copper. Here we have Bitcoin staying above 24,000 to end the week, and here we have the euro staying above 102 to close the week, and here's the dollar index closing above 105, staying above 105, the 105 handle. All right, well, this is Giovanni. I want to thank you for watching me. I want to also invite you for the 24th of August, where I'm going to be giving a webinar on Fibonacci retracement tools and the Japanese candlesticks patterns. All right, that's August the 24th. Okay, be on the lookout for that. Have a nice weekend. Take care, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.